Okay, coaches, I'm here to break down our tackle over pistol jet sweep play. Okay, last season we didn't run a lot of pistol. We installed our pistol package 2 weeks before playoffs. We didn't run it as much as we should have, but when we did run it, we did have some success. So this year we're thinking about running it a little bit more, installing it a little bit earlier in the season. But we basically just ran 2 plays out of pistol. Okay, we ran our jet, which the first play I'll show you is our jet sweep. Okay, and then I'll show you our belly play off of pistol. Okay, so kids break the huddle, they get set. QB looks at our 3-back. Okay, that's what initiates the motion. Okay, kid comes in motion, ball snapped. Quarterback hands to the 3. He continues on his jet sweep path. Now the motion timing does vary. It depends on your player's age, your player's speed, things like that. So you have to work out the timing. Okay, our quarterback would look at him. That's what engaged the motion. And then when he got to about the tight end, our quarterback would say red, set, go, and go. The ball is snapped. Okay, so again, you have to work the motion timing based on your snap count, based on your player age and your player speed. Okay, you know the timing is something you have to work out yourself at practice. And after the QB hands, he's going to fake like he's keeping it to the left. Now we'll just do the backside real quick. He's going to step, play side, cut off. He's going to step, play side, cut off. Center's going to step, base this nose. This right tackle is going to base this tackle. This left tackle is going to look to block that middle linebacker that's flying over the top. Okay, and it's important too. I drew his path a little bit straight downhill, which isn't good. Okay, you kind of want him to step play side and then look to cut off the mic. Okay, we want him to get good leverage so he could really cut off this kid. Okay, so you want to take a straight path at him because he'll just go around you. So if you step play side, you arc a little bit, then you'll be able to seal him off. So make sure he takes a good play side step to gain leverage and then looks to cut off the mic. Now we're going to crack this Sam backer with our split end. Okay, we're going to compress our split end split down. He's going to crack this Sam backer. Okay, he's going to crack the outside linebacker. Now, you know, rules do vary throughout leagues. Okay, some leagues you can't crack at all. Okay, if that's the case, you could still run this. Just have him come down like he's going to crack, buzz his feet, get under control, and just block him as soon as he turns around. You could treat it like a pick in basketball, or you could just have him break down and stalk block him as soon as he turns. Okay, so there's ways around that. But most leagues, as long as you're not blindsiding him or clipping him or leading with your head or leaving your feet, this crack block will be fine. Okay, now the 4-back, we're going to have him arc. He's going to step. He's going to look to hook this end. Okay, this is a tough block, so it's important the 4 doesn't take any false steps forward. Okay, we want a nice outside leverage step. You know, really work to seal this defensive end. Okay, the aiming point for the 4-back is the outside shoulder of the end. Okay, this is a tough block, and if you want, you could have the 4 cheat his split out more to create an easier blocking angle for himself. But we usually had him a little bit, probably I would say the outside shoulder of this right tackle. And then real quick too, if we're tackle over right, we bring our left tackle over to the right. If we're tackle over left, we bring our right tackle over to the left, and then our tight end goes opposite. So that's just how we call our tackle over. And if you want, you could take out your tight end, keep in the left tackle, and bring in a third tackle. It's however you want to do it. This is just how we did it. Now, there's several different things you could do with this 2-back. At first, we had him just go opposite because that'll help slow down their rush. Okay, they'll take that false step because they'll be eyeing that too. Okay, so that will slow down their pursuit and create a little bit of indecisiveness. Okay, or what we decided to do later in the year was we would fake belly. Okay, the quarterback would want hand to the 3-back in motion. Then he would turn and fake belly, and then he'd fake a naked bootleg out. Okay, so that's what we did later in the year, and it seemed to work a little bit better for us. But you could do it any way you want. I mean, you could hand off here, you could fake like it's option this way, or you could hand here, have the quarter hand to the 3-back, have the quarterback fake to the 2, kind of fake like a trap or something too. So you could do it a variety of different ways. Now this corner is going to pull. He's going to tunnel the corner, okay? So why I prefer to crack rather than have the split end stalk block the corner. That, you know, the split end's got to hold that stalk block for a long time. You know, it's very difficult to stalk block good athletes in space. And you know, a cornerback is going to be defense. The defense is one of the better athletes. So we try not to have to block the corners for too long. Okay, so he gets the ball, and this jet sweep player cuts right off of that corner. If we can't get him really hooked, we'll just tunnel him outside. We'll take him any way he wants to go. Just the guard needs to be decisive. Attack the block, okay? If the cornerback comes off here, he'll cut it up. If the cornerback comes off here, he'll cut it out. So be decisive. We don't want the puller to guess which way he's going. Go attack the block. Take the corner any way he wants to go. Now, if you're getting press man-to-man here, okay? You're getting hard man-to-man. You could just have the split end outside release and run off the corner. Outside release so the cornerback turns his back to the play and runs with you deep, okay? So if you see they're playing press man, just run off. You don't even need to block the corner. And then you could have this puller look to get this outside backer scraping. Okay, so there's a variety of different ways you can do it. So again, if you're getting press man, just run the kid off. You don't even need to block him. For us, we love the crack block, okay? But we did go, sometimes we go max where we'll take our split end, we'll tell him to go really wide and then have him run off. Okay, if we want to take the corner completely out of the play. And then if they're playing press man, but this kid's getting nosy in the backfield, they're not disciplined, you could just have the split end release, fake jet, and throw it to him. So if he's not, you know, if you're trying to run him off and he's not running with him, that means your split end's going to be wide open. So there's an option there. So this is how we ran our jet sweep out of pistol. Had pretty good success with it. But the next play I'm going to show you is our belly play. That play we got a little bit more mileage out of because we did so much jet sweep out of our wing T and out of our ace formation, okay, which is our little bit more of a spread formation to receivers and a tight end. So we ran a lot of jet, so our belly always popped. Okay, and then the first couple steps look like jet sweep. So our belly was for when they would really slant and wouldn't let us crack and wouldn't let us hook. That's when we would come underneath the motion. Hey coaches, here's the belly play. This is our complement to our jet sweep. So once defenses really start to overflow to their jet sweep, that's when we come underneath it with belly. Okay, so same timing as jet sweep. QB looks at the 3, that initiates the motion. Set, go, ball snapped. This 3 carries out a fake. Okay, it's critical that this 3 really carries out a good fake. Okay, he must carry out this fake. If it's a half-hearted fake, that's going to hold these defenders and keep them right at the point of attack. Okay, we want this kid to come in full speed motion, really fake like he's getting jet sweep, and then carry out that fake all the way out. Okay, you have to really coach up, carry out this fake. Carrying out a good fake, we'll get these defenders blocked without even have to block them. Okay, they're going to take themselves right out of the play. Okay, so on this, we'll go with our split end first. We'll either stalk or run off. Okay. Now we'll go backside, step play side, cut off, inside over free. He's going to base him. Center's going to step play side, base this nose. Okay. Our tight end, our left tackle. Just label these real quick. Guard, tackle. Okay, our left tackle, who on tackle over, will bring him over to the right. Okay, so he's got gap down backer. So there's no one in his gap, but there's a defender down. So he is blocking backer. Okay, there's no one in his gap, there's no one down, he's getting onto backer. Okay, now if this nose is really slanting to the strength, okay, which a lot of defenses will do, I know my defense, we will slant our nose a lot to the tackle over or to the unbalanced side. So if this nose is beating your center, you could have this right tackle just help, okay, just down block on him. Okay, so if you see your nose is beating up your center a little bit or really beating him to the heavy side, just have the right tackle come down and base him. Now, kick out player is this, okay? Motion should really force these two to influence, okay? Because if they don't, they're going to get beat by jet sweep. So once you have a coach watch them, once they really start selling out for jet, that's when you come underneath it with belly. Okay, so he's going to pull, climb, and kick out. Aiming point is the inside hip of this D end. Okay, we really want to gut him out. Okay, and it's important that he cuts right off the butt of the down blocks. Okay, you don't want him bellying into the backfield and then trying to kick out. Okay, in case this kid squeezes this down block, he needs to pull, climb so he could gut out that squeeze. Okay, most of the time this kid won't squeeze. Okay, he'll really widen for jet sweep, because you know in youth football their ends are taught to box or contain, right? So you could just kick him out there. Now the 4-back, we're gonna pretty much isolate this kid. Okay, he's gonna lead through the hole. He's gonna block this outside backer. Again, he'll probably be influenced by motion. So the quarterback's gonna catch the snap. We don't want too much of an exaggerated fake here. Okay, he's gonna turn and hand to the 2. 2-back is going to take 2 lateral steps and then come downhill to the 6 hole. Okay, you want the motion to fly by him, and then he gets the handoff. Okay, and then the quarterback's going to fake a naked bootleg out to the right. So the aiming point is the inside foot of this left tackle. Okay, we want him to cut inside of this kick out and right outside of this down block, and look to cut right off the sandbacker. Okay, excuse me, the 4's lead block on the sandbacker. So that's our belly play. Okay, when defenses really start overflowing the jet sweep and really, widening themselves for motion, that's when we come right underneath them. So it's a great complement to the jet sweep. Okay, even if you don't want to pull, you could just base block. You could have, we like the down kick out on our belly. Okay, because it creates great blocking angles for us. But I mean, you could just keep base blocking if you want as well. Okay, you could have him chase whacker, you have him here, you could have him base out, and then have the 4 block him, and then lead through the hole. So, you don't have to pull and kick out if you're scared your kids can't do it. We've always ran it like this, regardless of what age I coach. We've always down pull. But again, you don't have to. You could get this blocked very well, just base blocking it. Just block. He'll block over. He'll get linebacker. This left tackle, he'll just base the end out, and then motion will influence, so he should have a good, nice, easy chase out.